Good morning, mathematicians. Today we'll be doing lesson 7.8. Although it says we will be working on fractions and decimals, we'll be saving that lesson for a later time. And today we'll be working more on fractions and looking at how they relate to division. Let's get started with our warm-up. Write one equivalent fraction for each of the following fractions up on the board. If you get done early, see how many equivalent fractions you can name for each. One fraction that's equivalent to 1/2 is 2/4. A fraction that's equivalent to 1/4 is 2/8. And a fraction that's equivalent to 1/3 is 2/6. What other fractions have you come up with that are equivalent to those fractions? Great work, mathematicians. Now erase your boards and let's get started on the next set. One fraction that's equivalent to 1/5 is 2/10. A fraction that's equivalent to 50/100 is 5/10. And a fraction that's equivalent to 3/4 is 6/8. What other fractions did you come up with that are equivalent to each of those fractions? All right, erase your boards and let's get started on the last set. I know that 2/3 is equivalent to 6/9. 10/16 is equivalent to 5/8. And 6/10 is equivalent to 3/5. Go ahead and erase your boards and set those to the side. We're going to take a look at page 46 from our student reference book to learn about fractions and division. Who can read the first two paragraphs that are up above? So the example shows the 21 divided by 3 equals 7, and also written as a fraction, 21/3 equals 7. It shows that our circle is our whole, or 1, and then it shows over here that this is the whole after dividing it into 3 equal parts, and so each part is 1/3 of the whole. Then at the bottom there's a picture that shows the 21/3 that you see all divided up here that makes 7 wholes. Therefore, 21 divided by 3 equals 7. Let's take a look at the bottom half of page 46. Who can read that page for us? Notice that in this case, when we have 3 divided by 4, the divisor is actually larger than the dividend. When this happens, we know our answer is going to be a fraction, and in this case, each person gets less than 1 whole. Let's take a look at a couple of equal sharing division problems to apply what we just read about. This one says Nina and her mother baked 4 dozen cookies for the book club meeting. The club has 8 members. How many cookies are there for each member? Go ahead and solve this on your whiteboard now. We know that since they baked 4 dozen cookies, we need to multiply 4 times 12, which equals 48. Then it said the club has 8 members. How many cookies are there for each member? So we need to divide 48 by 8. So we could do that by writing it out like this. We could also write it out like this, 48/8. Either way, we will get the same answer, which is 6 cookies. The next problem says Adam ordered 3 pizzas for a party. There will be 5 people at the party. How much pizza is there for each person? Right away I notice that in this problem, the divisor is greater than the dividend, so I know I'm going to end up with a fraction as my answer. Go ahead and solve this problem on your whiteboard now. In this problem, it says that Adam ordered 3 pizzas, but it doesn't say how many slices each pizza had. And he says that there will be 5 people at the party. So in order to determine how much pizza there is for each person, we need to draw our 3 pizzas, and we can split each pizza into 5 equal parts. We'll say we have one for Adam, Bill, Charles, Daryl, and Ed. And each of them would get a slice of each pizza. So we can see that as 3 divided by 5 equals 3/5. Because there's 3 pizzas that were divided among 5 people. And then over here it shows that each person would get 3/5 of all of the pizza. Alright, for today's independent work, we already completed our mental math. We already completed calculator practice. And you should have completed math boxes in the morning, but if not, make sure you get those finished. With our extra time, we will be doing blend space. Choose an activity of your choice that will help you to better prepare yourself for the test that's coming up next week. Make it a great day.